afternoon, Bristol. Welcome to That Afternoon. It's a gorgeous sunny day here in the southwest. Hannah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited for today's show. The sun has been shining all week and honestly, I am ready.
Well, you've joined us for our No Meat May special. Coming up, we're uncovering the true cost of your weekly supermarket basket. We'll take a look at the science behind our food choices and the small, simple changes we could make that have a positive impact on our planet.
And later on, Kieran will be teaching me how to create the perfect plant-based pizza at home before we head into the kitchen for a tofu scramble cook-off, and things could get competitive.
This is your perfect mix of news, fun, and food across the city. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us.
First off, we need to talk about something we all do every single week, the dreaded supermarket run. To help us shop a little bit smarter, Amasia is bringing us her eco supermarket saver. So earlier this week, she went out to a local Bristol shop to unlock the secrets of our buying habits. Let's see how simple changes in our weekly shop can help the planet and save you money.
Welcome to my weekly food shop. This week I want to show you how you can make plant-based dinners instead of meat-based one. Give me 1 second. Let's see what else I got. Back from the shop, let's see what I got. So I've got chickpeas, red kidney beans, green lentils, 2 types of tofu, some mushroom, and I wanted to try some meat alternative sausages. So for my meat-based week, I would have normally have like burgers twice, chicken twice, a bit of salmon and sausages twice. But for this week, I'm gonna have some chickpea curry, red beet chili, lentil dal, tofu scramble, which I'm gonna be making for the first time, tofu teriyaki, mushroom rice bowl, and a bit of no meat sausages. And I've realized that by making this choice, I was not only reducing my carbon footprint, but also saving money. So with my meat week, I would have had a carbon footprint of 11.5 kilos of CO2. With this week, I'm only having 1.8 kilos. That's like 6 times less. And I've also saved a few pounds. So with my meat-based week, I would have spent approximately 7.5 pounds. And this week, I only spent 4.5 pounds per portion. And so I've realized that if I add all of that, I would have saved 150 pounds a year. What would you do with an extra 150 pounds?
I would definitely be putting that 150 pounds towards a nice holiday.
Oh, very nice.
It was so interesting to learn that a plant-based shop can be both cheaper and also better for the planet.
Yes, and even small changes can make a huge difference on carbon emissions. Replacing beef with chicken could significantly decrease carbon emissions. So for example, if you have chicken instead of beef for dinner every day of the week, you could actually go down to 3.3 kilos of CO2 emitted. And that's huge. So there's a graph that shows what I'm meaning, and you can see on the graph that the beef is at the very top and the chicken is at the very bottom.
Wow, I mean, beef is so much higher than I thought it would be. Why is that?
Well, cows' herds need a lot of land, and that's for grazing and for feeding. And so they also need loads of space for like all the farming, and they also are ruminants. So they create methane in their gut, which they burp and fart out after. And so that's a ton of greenhouse gases emissions.
I never knew just how much effort went into farming beef, and that it was so intensive in terms of greenhouse gases. But I also noticed on the graph that tofu is so much lower than I thought it would be. I've always heard that it was bad for the planet because it uses so much soy.
Yeah, and you've probably heard that too. You've probably heard that soy leads to deforestation. But actually, it's not for tofu. It's for cattle. 3/4 of it is for cattle, and only a small portion is used to feed humans and to make tofu. And for example, the soybeans that are used for the tofu brand are made in Canada and then shipped to the UK. And then it's okay to ship them to the UK by boat because the boat is so much more efficient than planes. And if you want more if you're interested into more differences between foods, you can read this book, How About a Bananas, and I really recommend it.
I will definitely be picking up a copy of that. So now, for those of you at home who are unsure about how to eat plant-based, we are going to be heading over to the kitchen where earlier this week, Kieran taught Hannah how to make a plant-based pizza from the comfort of your very own home.
Okay, welcome to the studio kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a plant-based pizza. So it's Friday night, usually we'll get a takeaway pizza and just kind of, order it in, but we're going to show you how to make it at home without your own pizza oven and just with a pan and a grill. So today I've got Hannah here, going to be making pizza for the first ever time.
I know.
Excited?
I am excited. I'm a bit nervous. I don't want to mess it up, but
You'll be fine.
okay. I'm in good hands.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm in good hands.
Have you ever had any of these before? We've got Violife and Buffalo Mozzarella.
I actually have never tasted vegan cheese before, ever.
Wow.
So I feel like this is going to be really interesting. So what do we have here? Talk us through everything.
We've got our dough.
This is our cheese.
We've got our cheeses.
Yeah.
We've got our dough from Pizza Over, made
Yeah.
fresh yesterday.
And we've also got plant-based entirely. So talk us through the other ingredients you've got.
That's it.
Oh, that's everything.
Yeah. We're going to be testing out the different types of cheese primarily. So we're going to
Okay.
just be doing the slightly more expensive Buffalo Mozzarella, but that's kind of more restaurant standard. But they're both available in shops.
Yeah.
And they're both kind of easily accessible for the public market as well.
So you're saying this pizza is good enough that you don't need any extra toppings. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, so just the basic cheese. Right, let's
do
go.
it.
Let's get stuck in. Oh my gosh, I have my own apron. That's very exciting.
Nice. So this is your
Very
first
exciting.
ever time making pizza.
This is my first ever time making pizza. But not eating it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to show you how to do the base with your hands. So at home you
Okay.
can use a rolling pin as well, but we're going to just use our hands today just to kind of get that more authentic experience.
Okay.
So with your
Shall I join
hands. Yeah, you want to join in?
Yeah, I
Let's
do, I do.
Okay, so with
Okay.
your hands, so you want to. I've already made it into kind of like a more circular shape for you.
Okay, I'm bringing
But
some.
today-
I'm bringing some over here.
So get a little bit on top. So get a little bit of the semolina flour to make
This
sure
is
it
really
doesn't stick.
exciting, by the way. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
That's fine.
It is really exciting.
So with your fingers, so yeah, get in there without. So you can press
I'm just going in. Sorry.
through the middle. We tend to press all the air out to the crust so that it kind of keeps that crust rather than being really thin and crisp. That's kind of a more like classic Neapolitan style.
Okay.
So stretching it out. Whilst you're stretching
Yours
it
looks
out,
so good.
so a little bit more semolina on, and then
A bit more. Okay.
yeah, a little bit more just to keep, so make sure we don't get stuck, And then when we're coming in, so this time, so cup your hands like this, and then press
Ooh.
them into the dough, and then we're stretching out both ways at once. Yeah.
Okay.
So nice, and then not too far, and then spinning, and then same again. So stretching out slowly, just like this.
Oh my goodness! What a great
So-
technique!
By stretching them out just and spinning it at the same time, you kind of keep that shape without stretching it out into a rectangle shape, if you can avoid it.
You do look like a natural at this, Kieran, honestly. I feel like I'm being a bit tentative, but that's okay. It's my first
Yeah,
time.
that's all
For you
good.
at home as well, if you're trying this, it's your first time, just get in there, I think.
Okay, nice.
Yours looks brilliant. That's not too bad.
It's great.
For a first
It's
time.
really good.
Okay,
So-
great.
We'll get the pan. So you can take what we've just made, shake off the semolina, so when you see it shake off like that, comes right off.
Can we throw it?
Do you want me to throw it?
Can you actually? Oh my goodness! That was like a proper pizza throw. Right, how do I do it?
So
Okay. Maybe don't try that at home. Don't try. Oh, mine's actually looking quite good now. I feel like the flip actually helps, so maybe do try it at home.
it looks nice.
So you're putting it into a pan, okay? I'm
So-
gonna leave mine there for now.
You can see in the pan that I've stretched it out just as a piece dough. It's rolling off slightly, but just kind of keeping the crust up to the sides like this. We can see in the pan that I'm keeping the crust up to the side like this once I put it into the pan.
Perfect.
So once I put it like
Okay,
this,
what's next?
do you want to do the saucing?
I do. I really want to. For a second, can I just ask you about the next step then, the cheese? So, what's the difference between these two? So we've got two different types of vegan cheese.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit more about those?
So
Okay.
buffalo mozzarella we have prepared just here.
So which one's that and this one?
This is the buffalo
Okay,
mozzarella.
great.
So now that we have spread all of the sauce, so we've got a nice even spread without it being too thin in any area, we will add the basil leaves.
I need to get to that first. Sorry. Thank you. So the smell test. I don't know why all these ingredients just smell absolutely amazing. So it smells good as well.
Yeah.
And so basil's gone on.
Basil's
and
gone
then
on.
can I put cheese?
Yeah. So
Where do I put the cheese? Just anywhere?
anywhere.
Okay. I feel like I'm a student that has lots of questions.
That's a good thing though. It's good to have lots of
Okay,
questions. You know.
okay. First time. Is that enough, do you think?
No, you want about
Loads.
triple the time.
Okay, I'm
triple
going
the
to
amount.
hand it
Yeah.
to you.
That's okay.
Okay.
First time, you know. So
First
you tend
time.
to get it. So we get it up like this. Drop stuff there. So spread it all out. Make sure it's not overlapping, otherwise it'll be super thick. You know,
Okay.
it's similar to mozzarella, but not exactly the same. It will kind of be like it's based on like a coconut oil, I believe.
Okay.
And so it's slightly different, but we'll still have that kind of like cheesy effect. You know? So
Okay,
I would
brilliant.
say that's
Coming
good enough.
together.
There we
It's coming
go.
together.
Okay, now we're moving from the dough area into the kitchen area. So I'm going to cook the pizza just on the pan here. This is an important step because it means that it doesn't get soft on the bottom when you cook it in. It means we're going to cook the bottom first and then the top. Okay. And now that it's crispy underneath, we're going to move it to under the grill for a few minutes just to finish off. Now that the pizza's all done, I hope we've inspired you to do your own plant-based pizza cooking at home instead of getting takeaway. What do you think?
so good.
Excited?
It looks really good. I am really excited to try that.
And it was that simple. Thanks so much for that pizza tutorial, Kieran. That looked absolutely incredible, if I do say so myself. Now, we want to hear from you at home. We have some people ready to call in imminently. Are you trying to cut down on your meat intake? What are the biggest hurdles you are facing? Is it the taste, the cost, or just getting the family on board? Oh, we've got a caller in already. Just bear with me 1 second. Hello, calling.
Hello? Is that Kieran from that afternoon?
Yes, it is. Who's speaking?
This is Steve from Sheffield.
Oh, hi, Steve. How's it going? How's Sheffield today?
Oh, it's lovely, but I've been enjoying your show
Oh,
so
yeah.
much.
Have you considered a plant-based diet yourself?
Recently, my granddaughter, she put me onto the plant-only diet because I had low energy and my gut health wasn't so good.
Oh, that's a shame to hear. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. What brings you to this show then? So is it just that you're kind of expanding your plant-based diet totally, or are you just kind of loving the show? You're an avid viewer. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to know a bit more about the pros of being on a plant-based diet, so I could tell my friends.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Well, thanks so much for calling in. Do you want to shout at anyone in your family whilst you're on TV?
I'll say hi to Dorothy from Bingo.
Okay. Hi, Dorothy from Bingo. Nice to hear from you, and hopefully get to call you again soon. All right. Thank you. See you later. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oh, and we have another caller in straight away. Oh. Hello. Where are you calling from today?
All right, Kieran, love.
All right. How's it going? Who am I speaking
It's
to?
all right, I'm good. I'm Brenda.
Brenda. Oh, where are you calling from today, Brenda?
I'm calling from Kingswood, believe it or not.
Oh, Kingswood. Wow, not
Indeed,
far then.
yes,
So
yeah,
local,
yeah.
local. So what made you want to call today? Are you a watcher of the show? Are you taking on a plant-based diet?
I'm an avid watcher of the show, but you know, my son, I've got 7, you see, and
wow.
unfortunately, my oldest is 23, but you know, he eats, oh sorry, he eats,
Please don't swear.
he eats his vegetables,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
he loves
we
chicken
got
nuggets and ketchup, you know.
okay, amazing. We've got 10 more seconds on the line. Is there anything you want to add on about plant-based diet, and do you want to shout out to your family?
Oh, shout out to little Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Well, hi Jimmy. Hope you're watching at home. All right. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, love.
Thank you. Love. Bye. Bye. All right. That were the callers for today. Thank you all for those. Sorry about the swearing for those at home. That we didn't know that was going to happen. That was totally unscripted. Sorry about that. So now, earlier today, Amity caught up with a local business owner who is changing the way that Bristol views plant-based meals for affordable lunches.
Hello everyone, we're here at Chaya, a plant-based cafe, and I'm here to interview Tom, the manager. Come on. Hello. Could you tell us what a typical day looks like here?
Typical day here, we open doors at 7. Our night ferries have been already, who go to market for us, bringing all the fruit and vegetables in, so they'll be waiting for us when we arrive. As soon as we arrive, we start restocking shelves with fresh food. Bakeries come in with organic sourdough. And kitchens start cooking straight away as soon as they arrive. by 11 we normally have all our food ready for lunch.
And which dish here would you recommend to people if they hadn't tried plant-based food before?
I mean, all of them are going to be good. So the ramen's always really friendly in the winter. It's super delicious, easy. It's a good all-round nutrition base. But yeah, I mean, they're all going to be good. The chili's great as well. Lots of fibre, lots of protein. So it depends if you just want to try something with flavour or if you're looking for nutrition. Like whenever we do our main hot foods, like the chili, they will come with salads. So we get about 30 plants in one meal normally.
What do you think would be the best way to encourage people to eat more plant-based?
Well, I think, yeah, just first of all is honest and essential information and education around it. It's amazing how many people still don't really know why most people do go vegan. They don't know about battery farming, factory farming. They have this image in their head about cows living happy lives in cow fields and things, which just, to be honest, just is not the case. And then making it affordable, accessible. It's one of the reasons we do our food so cheap. It's been £5 for over a year. It's gone up to £6 just to support our staff and living wage. But I think they're the three sort of pillars of anything: it's, education, accessibility, and making it affordable.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your answers. For your
Welcome.
questions.
Cool.
Hello and welcome to The Weather. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of looking at the week ahead, we're going to be looking further into the future to explore how our changing climate could reshape the way food is grown right here in the UK. So we're coming to the end of an unusually warm May, but climate scientists have said that this is likely to become more common in the future. So while warmer weather might sound appealing, it can bring major challenges for farming and food production. Rising temperatures combined with shifting rainfall patterns are already beginning to affect growing seasons across the country. Many staple crops that are grown in the UK, including wheat, oats and strawberries, are particularly vulnerable to heat stress and extreme weather conditions, which can reduce both the crop quality and quantity. But it's actually not all negative. As the climate changes, some crops that traditionally struggled in the UK may become easier to grow. Many farmers are already beginning to experiment with more Mediterranean-style produce, including chickpeas, sunflowers, and even citrus fruits such as oranges. So, as climate change continues to impact our agriculture, farmers across the UK are increasingly having to adapt to new growing conditions and changing crop viability. Supporting them through this transition and thinking more carefully about where our food comes from is going to become increasingly important in the years ahead. So, speaking of changing food habits, we're now going to be heading back over to the kitchen where our team are going to be putting tofu to the test in a breakfast challenge against the classic omelette.
Alright, welcome back to the kitchen studio. We're here for the cooking competition. We're now live, so I'm here with Hannah and Amici. I'm making the 2-egg omelette today. And Amici, what are you making?
I'm going to be doing a tofu scramble for the first time of my life.
I've never tried a tofu scramble before, so I'm so excited for today. So we're going to count down. So in 3, 2, 1, off you go, guys. So exciting. So I'm just going to start. Kieran, what do you think makes a perfect omelette?
For me, I quite like a high heat omelette. I like it to not be too runny, so I'm going to try and kind of cook it at a super high temperature. I think if you do it a bit low, I find that I always accidentally scramble them. I always find that they're just a little bit runny for me.
So do you think that's the biggest mistake that people at home or we might make when we're making an omelette?
I guess so, but it does just depend on how you like it, Some people like it super runny, but personally, yeah, it's just not for me. But I think, basically I've got speed and taste today. I think we'll get the egg omelette much faster than the tofu.
Speed and taste, fantastic. Okay, and Amici,
Yeah.
what is a tofu scramble? Can you explain it to us, please?
A tofu scramble is when I will be taking this into little pieces and I will be adding spices so that it resembles an egg scramble, but it will be only half the carbon emissions.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking there's probably some families at home watching, so with some kids, do you think that this is something that kids might get behind and be able to enjoy as well?
Wow, that's a really good question. Well, we will discover today.
Okay, great. So Kieran, what's more important, a non-stick pan or the butter for making an omelette?
Or loads of butter. I prefer a non-stick pan as well,
Loads of
but we're working with what we've got today, and I think we'll be able to make it.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Have you
I am
eaten today?
excited.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry, I'm
I
very
hope you're
excited. I'm very excited. I think I'm more intrigued though by the tofu. I'm just thinking, are you putting any herbs or spices into the tofu?
Yeah, I'll be adding curry and turmeric.
Curry and turmeric, why?
Well, the curry's for the nice taste,
Okay.
and it happens to have a yellow flavor, yellow color as well, and the turmeric is for the coloring. And so we'll end up with a tofu scramble that's nice and yellow, so it will
Nice and
resemble
yellow.
the egg, but
That is
also have
perfect.
amazing taste.
And a good taste as well.
Yeah.
I see you're using onion and garlic as well.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd put in a tofu scramble or serve it with that would like, make it taste better, or what would you recommend?
Yeah, I'm gonna add a bit of nutritional yeast because that contains some B12 vitamins, and that's something that eggs have but tofu doesn't have. So that's for nutrition and taste. It has a really nice cheesy flavor. Like, I love it. I use it all the time. And then we will add a little bit of spinach.
Fantastic. I want to know, and I'm sure that the audience wants to know as well, have you ever ruined an omelette?
Oh yeah. It's not gonna go well today, I don't think. I usually try and make an omelette, but sometimes it just comes out scrambled egg today.
Okay.
Go for omelette, but end up with scrambled egg.
Is there any way or tips you can tell the audience on how you can prevent that from happening? Okay.
I don't want to give away too many tips in case it doesn't work. No.
Perfect. So, Amity, yeah, when will you get to scrambling the tofu? I'm excited.
Now.
Yay! Okay.
And it's really fun, like
Great.
the texture. Look at this.
Does it take a while to do?
Let's see. If I do it with my full hands, I can literally get it done within a few seconds. Look at that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'll rinse my hands off.
Literally looks like the
Right.
texture of scrambled egg.
I think the texture will be more firm. But if you don't mind about it taking a little bit longer to cook, a few minutes, then silken tofu might have
Okay.
a more like spongy texture. So it just depends on how you like your
Perfect.
scrambled eggs.
Lovely.
Always remember to wash your hands.
So how's it going back there? So you heated up your butter,
Mm-hmm.
nice and hot.
Almost
Is it
there.
going in? It's going in. It's going in, guys. The omelette is in the pan. So I think at the moment it seems that Kieran's a little bit further ahead than Amity. Is that fair to say, Amity? How are you doing?
It is fair to say.
Okay. Fair to say at this point.
I am taking my time. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, enjoying the process. The smell is
Yeah,
absolutely amazing. Like it smells, I don't know if that's the eggs or the tofu, but it does smell really, really good in here. And also I can see just from here, like the tofu, Amity, like is it really golden? Like it looks really golden.
Yeah,
brown.
it's really turning gold.
Actually looks like scrambled eggs. And how's the heat, Kieran, on yours?
It's good in there, I think. I'm having some trouble with my pan. No, we're
Oh,
getting
no.
there. We're getting there.
Trouble in paradise. Have you tried tofu before, Amity?
I have. I eat it marinated with a bit of soy sauce and sesame oil sometimes, and I love it.
Okay.
It's really, really nice. It's a really easy protein to have.
Yeah.
And because the taste of tofu on its own is quite bland, that means that you can actually, it like shapeshifts into anything that you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you plant-based yourself? Can I ask that?
I am, actually.
You are?
Yeah.
And you find it's a really good substitute for eggs?
Yes. And for
Perfect.
lots of other things, like for chicken, for meat, in general, actually. Because the emissions are so much lower. And I actually noticed that it's also cheaper, so that's really good.
Okay, so less carbon footprint with the tofu compared to the eggs. Right, we're serving up actually. So super exciting. I've just noticed that Amity's popped some spinach in the pan. Amity, is that what you're going to serve it
I
with?
really like some spinach.
You want some spinach with your first dish?
Okay, let's go for it. Let's put
Yeah.
spinach on both so it's a good fair test. So we've got, I'm just going to show, we've got the omelette with eggs. That is actually a perfect
What do you
omelette
think?
here. I'm actually really impressed. I'm shocked. I didn't think it was going to look
I
this
got-
good. But that looks pretty amazing.
I got a
And
little
that's
bit
not
lost in the
scrambled
middle there, but you know,
eggs. Okay.
I hope it is how you liked it, you know.
That looks absolutely amazing. Right, I might
Have
get
you
on with
tried the
tasting. Yeah, I might get on with tasting this. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
That's alright.
This is really nice. Okay, I'm going to try it. But it looks really golden. And is that pepper on the top? So what
It is a
seasoning,
little bit
what
pepper.
seasoning have you used?
So we've literally just got butter, salt, pepper and eggs, so it keeps it super simple, you know. We have the tofu scramble, which is a few more ingredients going on, but
Okay,
I think it's got that, you know.
that's amazing. That is so good. And I also just want to say that Amity, you weren't too far behind with the tofu. Like in terms of timing, like both of those got ready on the similar time. So you guys agree? Like that was quite quick.
Pretty good
Yeah,
actually.
really quick. and I'm just gonna try. Do you guys want to try?
I do want to try. Really cool.
Yes. I'm just gonna try. I'm so excited. I feel like this is gonna be great, guys. Do you mind if I try first?
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Are you sure? So it's
Yeah.
got a bit of onion, a bit of garlic. That is actually really nice. I was a bit sort of, what's the word, skeptical, but that is really good. Get in there. That is so nice. Sorry, Kieran, but that hits on the spice. Isn't that so nice? I love this. Right. I think maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go get some tofu.
We're getting to the end of the show, so should I run
Yeah.
back to Charlotte in the on the Sky Lounge studio?
I think so. Yeah, run it back.
Amazing.
She needs to try it. So good.
We're coming, Charlotte. We're coming.
I can't wait for Kieran to get here. I am starving. Oh,
Whoa.
oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
There we
Oh
are.
my goodness, wow.
That's all we have time for this afternoon. Thanks to all of our presenters and contributors. Next up, as we leave you today, we have to ask, are you planning on going out tonight? Or are you staying in to listen to Nature's Soundtrack, the evening chorus? Up next, the team talks about a little bit of both, exploring how city nightlife can coexist with nature. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Stay happy and stay green. Bye.